Pulaski County Fiscal Court. Today's a special called meeting. A couple of us had to be out of town yesterday for a hearing. So we'll go ahead and we'd like to open up our court with the Pledge of Allegiance. If y'all please stand, I've asked Dan Price if he'd open us up with the Pledge of Allegiance today.
As you know it.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Go ahead and call this meeting to order. First item on the agenda is the approval of our minutes from our previous meeting. You all received a copy of those minutes. What would be your pleasure?
Motion to accept.
Second. A motion and a second to accept the meetings as presented, or accept the minutes as presented. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Yeah.
Any opposed? Motion carries. We have no old business or any new business today. We do have our department reports. We have first our road department, Eugene.
Morning. All I've got today is a road work request.
We've got one
Speed limit.
one change, I think. Do you have a speed limit?
Yes.
So we'll have a change on District 5 too, for, actually, it's the one that's in my road work request. Doc Nichols Landing says we need speed limit signs, but we also would like to set that speed limit at 15 miles per hour.
Motion.
Make that change.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to set the speed limit on Doc Nichols Landing to 15 miles an hour. Any further discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? And then, Mark, you said you had one on your,
Elijah Cabin Hollow Road, 25, plus reduced speeds in the curve.
it's not a 25 mile an hour right now?
No.
Okay. All right, then we entertain a motion
Not that I
to,
can tell.
entertain a motion to set that speed limit to 25.
Motion.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Okay. That motion carries, and then I guess then we'll need a motion to accept the rest of the road work request as presented.
Motion.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you, Eugene.
Eugene, I just want to say thank you for what you do over there, too. Everything's good right now. Doing a good job.
What little bit you do,
Yep. I do.
our buddy.
Next in, Adam Scales, our animal control officer.
Good morning. We have the Spayingneuter Grant coming back around. We done really well last year. We was able to get 160 animals spayed or neutered. That's cats and dogs. So I mean that's quite a big dent hopefully in it. So it's coming back around. I just like to ask for permission. It would be a match too on the by the county.
Motion. Second. We have a motion and a second to allow permission to apply for this grant. Any further discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Okay, motion carries.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Adam. And Anthony McCollum, our jailer, got a couple issues for us here.
Good morning. First thing I have is the EMS contract. Basically, we do not have a contract with the local EMS system. This contract gives them permission to bill at the Medicare rate instead of the private rate.
Motion.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to allow Anthony to enter into this EMS contract. Any further discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Okay, motion carries.
Second is a contract contract with Telmate LLC. That is the telephone service provider that we currently have at the detention center. The contract is about to expire for it. There's basically no changes to the rates. It will continue on. And they have also negotiated with them that they have agreed to give us a $50,000 grant every year for technology.
Motion.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to enter into this agreement with Telmate. Any further discussion? All in favor? Any opposed?
And Martin, we did change that to the indemnified where we don't. So.
Yeah, thank you.
That's it, thank you.
Thank you, Jiller. Excuse me.
Next in will be our treasurer. We've got a couple items to deal with there.
The first item I have is the bill list for the first court meeting in July.
Motion.
Second. Motion and second to accept the bill list as presented. Any further discussion? All in favor? Any opposed?
And the second item would be the bank reconciliation for the month of June, which is also the, closes out the fiscal year, and I hope to have the quarterly ready for the next court meeting.
I've got a copy of your bank reconciliation. What would be your pleasure there?
Motion.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor? Any opposed?
Thank you, gentlemen, that's all I have.
Carries. Okay.
Business.
All right. Our county attorney, he'd like to make an announcement to our court here.
I know it's a special meeting, but an announcement's not part of the business side of it. No votes are required or anything. So I just wanted to talk about the Mud, Mayhem, and Fun 5K obstacle race that's coming up at Pulaski Park on July 20th, Fiscal Court. This is, I think, the fourth or fifth. Fiscal Court always supports that, has in the past. There's over, I think as of yesterday, there was right at 600 participants registered, which makes it the largest 5K in Pulaski County. For everybody out there watching on Facebook, you can still register all the way up even to the day of the race. The proceeds go to a portion to the American Cancer Society. It's all a nonprofit. So, and this year we're having food after the last wave comes through, finishes up. Well, we'll have food. People can pay $5, and we're having hamburgers and hot dogs. And part of that money is going to go to the Alzheimer's Center. Of course, we all know that they need money where they can get it. So, thank Fiscal Court for your support and the use of the park for this event. It's become huge. I think the first year it started out with maybe right at almost 200 people, and so now I figure by race day we'll be well over 600, if not close to 700. Awesome. And it takes a whole lot of people in the community to volunteer. There'll be over 50 volunteers out on the course. A lot of businesses volunteer their time, medical people, SRT folks, EMS. There's just a whole lot of people come together. And of course, you all, Fiscal Court and county government's kind of the hub of this whole thing. And speaking on behalf of everyone, all the organizers of this, I just want to say thank you and encourage everybody out there watching or listening who's not signed up. If this is something you're interested in, it's a whole lot of fun. So get signed up or show up on race day.
John's got a team in it.
No, Joan does not.
Volunteering, my bad.
You can go Google Mud, Mayhem, and Fun, just Google that, and it'll take you to a website called Run Sign Up, and you can sign up online for it. I think, I don't know what it is now, $40 maybe, or 35 or 40, so. Anyway, that's it.
Can I add to that too, Judge? Well, as Joan might not have a team in it. But after that afternoon is also something at the park that we have done for the past 4 years, and this will be the 5th. It's Christmas in July. We do a lot of activities with kids, have a lot of games for kids, tie-dye, water slide. It's a good day for the campers and for the kids in the community. And that'll be that afternoon, probably about 1 o'clock, I think.
All right, well, no further business then, to entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Second.
Motion and second, any further discussion? All in favor? Opposed? Thank you all.